My peeps, I'm back with important information about God. Let me tell you, I wrote in a post yesterday and I shared it again today, how we have divine access to success in life because we can tap into God's wisdom and He's an expert in everything. So I said specifically divine access, right? So Jules, are you here with me?
Yep.
So I'm just in my room, in my little office, and I happen to find this book. And it's little notes that I've taken. I'm such a God nerd. And I wrote down these notes a long time ago. And I was so thrilled when it says, you will decide on a matter and it will be established for you and light will show on your ways. And I wrote down what light means. It means you will have divine assistance. So God just took it out a little way for me to pull out this book with these notes that I wrote so long ago. You will have divine assistance. And that's the message I want you guys to get, that we're not going through life alone. So let me tell you specifically how He showed up for me today. So we had a customer who wanted to buy a vehicle from us. You know, we sell cars. And the banks that we were working with, all of them declined and say no. So I remembered a bank that we worked with like a couple years ago, and I looked for the number for the guy so I can call him, the rep. But the number was just off my phone. I didn't have his number anymore. But I remember I always kept a sheet of paper with his number on it. And so as I'm on the phone with someone at my office, I say, we have to find that paper with his number on it. And unbelievably, it was in the corner of my desk. And it's like God just took my attention directly to it. And I'm on the phone with him saying, we need this paper. And God just, took me directly to it. Apparently, what I did was like some months ago, I remember now, that I was working on some files from the office. And I remember keeping this sheet of paper. And I said, I may need this paper, so let me keep it. And it turns out that I did. And God just took me right to the corner of my desk. I even had it under some books. But God said, here you go. Is this the paper you're looking for, Nick? So that's the divine assistance. And this guy was actually able to help me. He was actually able to get the deal approved. And we were able to, hopefully, the customer would agree to take it. But it was just how God showed up and said, Nick, is this the paper you want? So that's the divine assistant I want you guys tapping. Like He will take your attention to everywhere you need. He'll have names of people that He wants you to work with. He'll have messages all over the place for you. He will give you cues and hints and say, this is direction I want you to go. Even if I go in the wrong way, He'll pull me back and He'll say, no, Nick, that's not the right way to go. So I'm feeling such love and attention from God, guys, and I don't want you guys to miss out on the divine assistance that He can help us to be successful and live these extraordinary lives. And I like what I wrote down about success. It's not about having a lot of money, but it's about feeling happy and content. Isn't that should be the thing that we're shooting for? To have a happy and peaceful and joyful life, Like stuff doesn't matter. You can have all the stuff in the world, but if you don't have happy and joy and peace, then what's the point, So that's the thing I want to shoot for. And with God, guys, let me tell you, He wakes me up every day now early. I'm feeling so on point. Thanks to my daughter here, Julie, saying she's starting her days of discipline, and I'm on board with her. Waking up early, getting an earlier start to my day, and just feeling like in such a better space. And that was just a little nudge from God that He will help us in every area of our lives. Say, Nick, start your 50 days of discipline. Wake up earlier, be joyful. All these different things He's telling me to do. I'm staying away from the sweets and all that stuff, Jules. Even she didn't think that I could do it, but I'm doing it.
When did I say that?
You said, how long would it last when you had your little banana bread? Let's see how long you go. And I'm going to show you.
Yeah, like I'm encouraging you. Let's see how far you go.
So that's the thing. And I've been so much happier, guys. Like God just say, Nick, this is the way. Let's do this. And walk with Him. Tap into His assistance and all of His love. Peace out.